I was, for example, I was in Salt Lake last night with spectacular people, and there was a woman who could not be there, who was a member of this wonderful family. She had had a terrible bout of a virus that she contracted in Vietnam a few years ago, and it affected her lungs, and so she's playing it careful with being with strangers because of her lungs. Okay, I totally get that. But her husband came, and her children came, and her grandchildren came, and she wanted them to be with me. The ability to scare half the population is as remarkable as the inability to scare half the population. The scared voted Democrat. The less scared voted Republican. Count me with the less scared. Shame on you for getting... Now, by the way, I have a relative who is very scared, and she voted for Trump. Just want to... I recognize that it doesn't follow a complete pattern, to her great credit. So look, I don't care if you're scared. I care for your loved ones because you don't see them, but I don't care if it doesn't translate into a mandate or law, which would be unconstitutional, that people cannot go out, which is what these scientists who are morons. Do you understand? Why is it not obvious that a scientist is as likely to be a moron as a plumber or a chiropractor or a dentist or a professor or a lawyer? Do you think there are any lawyers who are morons? I'll bet you do. So why don't you think there are doctors who are morons? I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe you never gave it thought. I'm going to listen to morons because they have a degree in epidemiology? Are you joking? Am I stupid? Did you put this guy up? Bet you did. Yeah, here we go. Joe Biden, coronavirus advisor, urges national lockdown for 4 to 6 weeks. Wow.
And what if it doesn't work?
Yeah, well, of course it won't work. You're asking what if it? Of course it's not going to work. People are going to come out of their solitary confinement in 6 weeks, and then what? It's gone. Whoa! Whoopee! Wow! Magic! Abracadabra! No more virus. Dr. Michael Osterholm, a moron. Get it? He's a moron. He has a degree. That doesn't mean a thing. Morons can get degrees. You don't become a non-moron when you get a degree. Dr. Michael Osterholm, Osterholm. Those of you who voted for Biden knew you would get this type of person to direct you not to have a life. The stupidest vote of your life was for Joe Biden. Not Obama. Not any other Democrat. This was the stupidest vote of your life because you were intoxicated with Trump hatred. Let me screw America because I hate Trump. That's deep. On Wednesday, he appeared on CNBC and attempted to rationalize a national lockdown order. We could pay for a package right now to cover all of the wages, lost wages for individual workers, for losses to small companies, to medium-sized companies or city, state, county governments. We could do all of that. This is a moron. Do you understand? How many trillions of dollars should we print to do that? So that we give our children paper money. Paper. They might as well invest in monopoly money. If we did that, then we could lock down for 4 to 6 weeks. This is the moron that the moron named Biden picked. Morons love morons. The thing is, if you voted for Biden, you did this willingly and knowledgeably. I still will invite you for Thanksgiving. Yes, it was done happily. Osterholm claimed that would help get the virus under control. In August, Osterholm said the state-led lockdowns did not go far enough. The problem with the March to May lockdown was that it was not uniformly stringent across the country. For example, Minnesota deemed 78% of its workers essential, he wrote in the New York Times. To be effective, the lockdown has to be as comprehensive and strict as possible. That's it, 6 more weeks where you don't leave your house except to get food. That's right. Oh, so there will be more drug use, more drug deaths, more alcoholism, more child abuse, more kids. I read to you yesterday. I only began yesterday. I'm going to find that article about what in Britain they said about what the effect that this is having on children. There are kids who are now reverting to diapers. This is from the UK chief of health. They're seeing. I mean, this is not. It's not happening to every kid, but they're reverting. This you see he's a nothing Biden. Okay, I'm sorry, I said it the whole. He's a nothing. He's a crook and he's a nothing. But the media love him because he's a Democrat. That's all it has to be. And his vice president is not a nothing. She's just bad. But, hey, Trump, oh, Trump and his stupid tweets. Oh, Trump said they were good Nazis. Oh, Trump, anti-Semite, fascist, dictator. And only God knows if the votes were honestly even true counted. 1-8-Prager-776.